The Secret Lair 30th Anniversary Edition Countdown Kit and Secret Lair Countdown Kit and Encyclopedia of Magic. One of these products originally came out and had an MSRP of $150, and it featured 30 cards from Magic's history. And another one of these products features 26 cards from Magic's history at a price of $200. Let's talk about the one with less cards that costs more. Big thank you to all of our channel patrons. We appreciate you all so much and your continued support of the channel. Thank you for spending your time with us. The 30th Anniversary Edition Countdown Kit was one of Magic the Gathering's most popular Secret Lair products. I remember it being very stressful, and if this year is any indicator with how funky the Secret Lair website has been, I would expect an Encyclopedia of Magic is going to be one of these sales that is very popular. It's going to sell out day one, and a lot of people are going to miss out. But don't fret, because we're going to look at market data for Secret Lair 30th Anniversary Edition, and you're going to see how even if you do miss out, it's not going to be that much of a premium that you're going to have to pay. Before we talk about all of that, I want to talk about our sponsors. Card Conduit is a great spot that you can go to sell your cards quickly and easily on the internet. Take your unused singles that are 50 cents or more and send them to Card Conduit. They're going to use their optimized buy lists to get the best prices for your cards. Choose between one of 3 different services that you want to use depending on the amount of pre-work that you want to do. I typically go with the sorted service because you're going to save the most on fees. You send them your cards, they're going to send you money via direct deposit. Join hundreds of users who have used our code MartyMagic to save 10% on your fees when you check out. And also a big thank you to Heavy Play. I love the Heavy Play deck boxes. This is their new product. It's pink that just came out. I have it for my Shadow deck. Really cool deck boxes. They have this really neat Equip Mag system where everything just kind of like magnetizes together. It's a very sick product, and if you are looking for the best gear for your cards, for your best decks, then look into Heavy Play. And also a big thank you to Dragon Shield. I've been using Dragon Shield sleeves since 2009 when I first started playing the game. They are my favorite sleeves. They have all sorts of different styles. I really like their Pro Mat sleeves, and they also have sleeves that are fully customizable that you could do on their website. Use your own image, and they will send you your custom sleeves in the mail. Use our code MM5 to save 5% when you check out with Dragon Shield. All right, here we go. Secret Lair Countdown Kit and Encyclopedia of Magic. I have seen a product very much like this before. It came out a couple years ago. We're going to talk about that product. Make sure to stick around to the end of this video, because by the end of this, your FOMO should be quenched. You shouldn't feel like you have to get this, despite the fact that it is going to be an extremely popular product. Now, there is one key difference in this. Well, there's a couple key differences, but there is an important distinction in foiling that we're going to talk about as well that separates the two products that are going to be the focus of today's video. Secret Lair Countdown Kit and Encyclopedia of Magic. Your favorite artists and your favorite cards are teaming up for something alphabetically awesome, and it spells excitement for Secret Lair fans. It also spells Secret Lair Countdown Kit and Encyclopedia of Magic. So A to Z, they're going to have a card for each letter, I imagine. They've already spoiled 3 of the cards. You got Demonic Consultation. This is one of those cards that is a CEDH staple. Typically, it finds Thassa's Oracle. Thassa's Oracle is a card that may or may not get banned. I know there are murmurings of them giving it the axe. I recently saw a video where Gavin was talking about this. I guess people will have to use Demonic Consultation the way it was intended to be played. We'll get more into that. The art on this is really interesting. I think we'll just go ahead and talk about Magic the Gathering 30th Anniversary Edition so that you can kind of get an idea of what this product is going to be. I ended up getting one, but it was a very stressful day of not thinking you're going to get it. With all the line exploits that people have talked about where people are sharing URLs, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it this year, because I've seen my line in Secret Lair. I've seen my wait jump from 25-minute wait all the way back up to more than an hour because people have started using shenanigans to make sure that they can get the product. But Encyclopedia of Magic features 26 individually wrapped cards, one of each letter of the alphabet. The ABCs have never been this fun. We'll share the complete list of cards in the future. Here's the important distinction. The price difference is big. There is a $50 price difference. So with the 30th Anniversary Edition Countdown Kit, you got 30 cards for $150. The 30th Anniversary Edition Countdown Kit, instead of being A to Z, was 1 card for each year of Magic. That was the whole idea with it. You got a card from 1993 all the way up through 2023. 1 card for each year. Each copy of an Encyclopedia of Magic contains 26 individually wrapped Magic cards. Open them all at once or savor the anticipation. Either way, you'll find 1 card for each letter of the alphabet along the way. You might find foil cards. So this is similar to the 30th Anniversary Edition Countdown Kit, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. Or on rare occasion, Halo foil cards. This is the big difference. Other than the price difference, the number of cards, the big difference is they've included a Halo foil card. So in the beginning of the video, when I said one of these costs more, has less cards, it also has Halo foils. So attach any sort of monetary value you want to that, whatever sort of Fugazi value you're like, okay, but it also has Halo foils. I've seen sets where the Halo foils are worth a lot. I've seen sets where the Halo foils don't mean anything. I've seen sets where Surge foils mean a lot. I've seen sets where Surge foils don't mean anything. In some sets, the special foiling means something, and in other sets, it doesn't. It just has to do with how rare the card is or how difficult it is to achieve that foiling based on whatever odds they show you in their articles. The product releases on November 3rd, 2025, and in limited quantities. So expect this to be one of those products that sells out on day one. That's how the 30th anniversary countdown kit went. It sold out very quickly. It was one of those things where we all sat in line. I remember us all being in the Discord and we were just like really worried about if we were going to be able to get it. Most people I know who wanted it were able to get it, but it's not one of these things that has appreciated in value in such a way where the FOMO and all of the stress was really worth it. That is what we know about an Encyclopedia of Magic. Let's go ahead and take a look at the product that this reminds me the most of. The 30th Anniversary Edition Countdown Kit. This is the expired listing from the Secret Lair website. I believe the product went on sale November 1st, 2022 at 9 a.m. Pacific time. It was $150 US before tax and shipping. It came with 30 cards, one for each year. The cards that are within it would remind you of cards that came out previously that year in Secret Lair. We could take a closer look at all of those cards now, but the most notable cards from this being Necropotence, Chrome Mox is the most expensive card in the set. There's also Birthing Pod, Deathrite Shaman, cards like this that are very popular. You could see these variants on cards like Shark Typhoon. And these are the individually wrapped packs like they were talking about. For 1993, it was Shivan Dragon. For 1994, the card that they picked was Mishra's Factory. And you can come here on the website. I'll go ahead and link this so that you can take a look at these. But each card in this kind of has a style of card that came out in a Secret Lair that year. So you would have seen art in this kind of style. Here we go. Here's a good way to look through these. But all very different styles of art. Some of these styles would have been featured in Secret Lairs that came out this year. Some of the art on these might have been in sets that year, like cards that look like they would have come out of one of the sets that came out in 2022. The art on them is really all over the place. Some of it appeals to me, some of it doesn't. But it is very cool because some of these are very iconic cards. I remember that year they did the little chibi walkers. Needless to say, this ended up being a very popular product that everybody was excited to get their hands on. It was like Variants, The Gathering. What we know about Variants now is there is no end to them. We see them all the time. There's a new foiling in like every other set. It feels like there's always like a headliner card or some really crazy card. Here's Necropotence. That was, one of the best cards in the set. This kind of reminds me of like the Party Hard, Shred Harder Secret Lair that came out. Some of these cards are good cards, like Limdol's Vault. They're not expensive cards as far as money goes, but they're just generically good cards. But most everything in here is iconic. Like stuff like Smokestack is really cool. Squee. There's Wild Mongrel, Genesis. Anyway, I just wanted to show you these cards so that you could get kind of an idea of what this product is. When we come over here on TCG Player, you can see 30th Anniversary Edition Countdown Kit in 3 years has only gone up to $209. A lot of the cards in it are bulk. They have really cool art treatments. Just like the Encyclopedia is going to have all different artists and really cool different treatments, and all the cards are going to have a unique look. This Secret Lair should be an indicator for us that it's not going to be some sort of ridiculous price on the secondary market, in my opinion. Even though this product has kind of trended up, you can look at it like the last year. It was down in like the 160s, and now it has got up to above $200. It took a while for it to get there. And even though it has really, really good cards in it, like Chrome Mox, even the Chrome Mox from the Countdown kit was not enough to, prop the price of this product up forever. If you're getting the Encyclopedia of Magic for $200, maybe it resells for $250 or something like that. This is what has kind of happened to Magic. There are people that just go in, they buy this stuff up, and then what they try to do is they mark it up. It's what has been happening in Pokemon. Here are the cards that we have seen from the set: Demonic Consultation, Llanowar Elves, and Wasteland. They're showing us the art style is going to be completely different on each card, so it is going to be very much like 30th Anniversary Edition. But as was mentioned in this article, you will occasionally find Halo foil cards. So when you opened 30th Anniversary Edition, the way that would go is you would open a pack, and it would either be foil or it would be non-foil. When you open this, you are either going to pull a foil, a non-foil, or in a rare instance, a Halo foil. Where this product costs $50 more and has 4 less cards, this is the big selling point as to why it costs more. Well, because there's also a chance at a Halo foil. So my guess is you're probably going to see between 2 and 3 Halo foils per Countdown kit. Or what they're going to do is they're going to make it to where you're going to find 1 per Countdown kit. And that's how they make this like a loot box, right? If there is a big Chrome Mox style card in the set, then obviously the coolest and best thing that you could do when you're opening is to pull the Halo foil Chrome Mox. If you pull the Halo foil Chrome Mox, is that card going to be very expensive? Yes. In a scenario where each of these Countdown kits offer 1 Halo foil card, and let's say pulling a Halo foil Chrome Mox, we're just using Chrome Mox as an equivalent of what the big headliner card in this Secret Lair Countdown kit is going to be. If you pull that Halo foil of that card, that's going to end up being the headliner. This is their way of turning each individual Countdown kit into its own booster pack. Yes, you know exactly what you're going to get in it. However, when you open it, now you get to these individual packs, and you're either going to pull a non-foil, you're going to pull a foil, or if you get very lucky, you're going to pull a Halo foil. Let's say that there are 2 or 3 very good Halo foils that come out of this, and the rest of it is just kind of whatever. Those 2 or 3 Halo foils, you have to say to yourself, if there's 1 per kit, then do you like those odds? And for me, I don't. If I have to open these kits and I'm like, okay, I really want the Halo foil Soul Ring. Let's say they do a Soul Ring, right? And let's say it's really cool. It's like amazing art. It's got the full art treatment. It's Halo foil. People are going, like, oh God, that card's like $500 by itself on the secondary market. You have to get lucky enough to pull that card. So you're paying $200 for a 1 in 26 chance of pulling the Halo foil that you want. Those are not good odds for me. That said, I do like the product. I think it's cool. I loved 30th Anniversary Edition Countdown Kit. I thought that was a really, really fun product to open. It was one of my favorite products that year. But I will warn you, the actual sale is going to be stressful. There's a very good chance that you'll miss out. I 100% think that this product is going to be one of these products that does sell out on day 1. And it's going to be one of those things where a lot of people wait in line and a lot of people end up missing it. And when it actually does hit the secondary market, which will be the day that it goes live, and I wouldn't even be surprised if there's already people with Fugazi listings out there that are just like, oh, I'll be able to get it. I have all my exploits. I would expect there to be a big surge in price the day of as people are missing out, and then I would expect it to kind of teeter off with most Magic the Gathering products like people have noticed. Whenever something's in the limelight, it has its highest price, and then we're on to the next one. This is going to be packed full of variants. It's going to be a very fun, very cool product to open. They've already upped the price on it by $50 because of the Halo Foil Premium. Don't FOMO out on it. It is just a loot box like anything else, but if you're able to get one for $200, I hope you have a good time opening it, and I hope you enjoy the product, and I hope you pull something really cool, because aside from the upcharge in price, the decrease in cards, and this Halo Foil Premium, I do think it's a really cool product, and it's a product that's really fun. So if it's within your budget, I think it's going to be something that you really enjoy. You do get to enjoy the loot box aspect of, oh man, am I going to pull the really cool card in Halo Foil, or is it just going to be regular foil, or is it going to be non-foil? I know some people just really value the non-foil, so I like the way that they do that, but is that Halo Foil Premium a big enough reason to increase the price by $50 and decrease the number of cards by 4? I would say probably not. You see all these names going by? These are our patrons at the $10 level or higher. They go the extra mile and they support Martishius Magic with their hard-earned dollars over on Patreon, and we really do appreciate all of them so much. I hope you enjoyed this review, and make sure that you're subscribed if you want to stay up to date with all the latest MTG products, and I can give you my insight from over the years. See you later, Warehouse.